What's up, everybody? Coming at you again with another video. I'm gonna assess the damage from last event and do more prep. Got a couple things going on in the car, including bumper. Might have damaged it a little bit. Oh! Need to go prep the car. My buddy's bringing over the pressure tester.
So I'm the guy that he was talking about, getting the tools, always me, 100% tools. This right here is a master kit, master. We could do Lamborghinis with this. Crazy, dude.
Look at that green,
blue, red, gray, black. Don't know what this is for.
In other news, my coolant is maxed out. I don't get it. That is the highest point of the car. Anything you want to say to the vlog? Always make sure you can, because if you drain all your oil, then you can't put oil back in the car and you're fucked. Already got the new washer on. Little plastic baggie to bring everything back to FCP Euro. Cool thing about FCP Euro, lifetime warranty on everything, including oil filters, all that. So after I finish this oil change, I need to order a couple parts, but I will be returning the oil and filters back to FCP Euro and get a refund. Pretty dope. If you own a European car, you know, definitely go check them out. Oil's pretty dark. Definitely was due for an oil change. Time to fill her back up and then transfer the oil into the original containers. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oil's been transferred. Car's been filled up. Gonna go give it a run. But first, something more important. And you may be asking yourself, what could be more important than doing an oil change? It is no longer July. I don't know what time you're actually gonna be seeing it. It is August. Comment down below for feeling July or August. Also, happy belated civic holiday for all of my Canadians. Letting the car idle for a little bit, something you want to do after an oil change. Oil light is on, oil light is off, car always does this. A new thing, my high beams are on. I don't have my high beams on. I'm gonna go check if my high beams are on. My high beams don't appear to be on. Another mystery in the great big.
Have you ever had a dream that you want
Another mystery in the novel of owning a BMW. Little update, those are the rear taillights. I may or may not have ripped one out along with my bumper. And we got a wasp. I don't really fuck with those guys. Another cool thing about my car, this is coming out. Nope. Just put that back in. Money. I don't think my car likes me anymore. Oil is a little low. For tracking it, you actually want to fill it up to that line. I'm gonna fill it up a little bit more and then hold off till track day to fill it all the way up to that little circle there. I want to take off this bumper support. Weighs probably like 20-30 pounds. Get some weight off the car, and if I, you know, hit another crazy wall tap, I will only have to worry about the little plastic piece and make things a little easier. So it looks like I got a bunch of these little clips holding it in and a bolt. I'm gonna go ahead and get that off.
Plug.
See if I can attach it to the car. I still need to figure out a mounting point for a tow hook, because that is required for tech. I realized that I might try, here's the hole for, here's where the tow hook gets attached. Might be the solution, put it in there. I can reuse the same hole in the bumper. Should be good. Got the bumper apart. It was a bunch of these little things, and then at the end there were 2 bolts, or a bolt on each end. Bumper slid on pretty well. Can't even tell anything happened. It's sitting on some clips up front. A little bit of sag. Glad it has something to hold on to. I'm sure if I drove normally, it would hang on, but definitely gonna need to zip tie it, and I still need to figure out a tow hook. Got the block tester here. Haven't used one before, but pretty simple. Basically what you do, you fill this up to the fill line, put it in there, make sure there's a good seal, and then start pumping and turn the car on too. And if exhaust gases are present, it will turn the blue liquid yellow. Really hoping it doesn't turn yellow, because that would mean I would have a bad head gasket or warped head, which are 2 not good things. Letting the car idle a little bit. You want to let the car idle for about 5 minutes, give or take. Fluid's still blue, which is good. I'm gonna let the car idle a little bit longer. Things are looking up. I'm one happy guy. No head gasket issues. Now time to figure out this pressure tester. Got the pressure tester out. Tem 345. Tem 345. I've never used one of these before, so I'm gonna try and set it up and get back to you guys. And we're sitting pretty. We are losing a very little bit of pressure, so I'm gonna crawl around the car, see if I can find any leaks or anything. Could be coming out of the... I may have put this together incorrectly, but I am much happier knowing that it's not a head gasket, and hopefully I can find the source of this leak. I almost drank my custom Gatorade mix. Could have been bad. What's up, everyone? Next day, going to replace the water pump and delete the thermostat. I'm not excited to do this job. Got a new water pump from FCP. A little bit more coolant. I have some coolant already. And a new gasket for the thermostat. Got a drawer from one of my college things, shelves. I'm gonna get the car up. Got some oil. Got some coolant drained. I know more will come out. Took off the air box. Took the fan out. I'm gonna need to figure out how to hardwire this. Got plenty of room to work now. I need to take this pipe off and this to get to the thermostat. I think I need to undo this bracket here, and then right here is the water pump. So far, things are going well. That normally means that something is going to cause a lot of issues down the road, so hoorah. Just got the thermostat out. It does look pretty new, so I don't know why it'd be causing me issues, but unfortunately, your future does not look too bright. Got the thermostat out. Next step is getting the water pump out. Had to take the belt off, and I got the pulley off of the water pump. Had to pull out some leverage. Then I got 4 bolts. Then I need to bolt in 2 bolts to help pull it out, and then the water pump will be out. BMW engineers were actually pretty nice. They put an area right here and right here, so to bolt these in to help push out the water pump. These are the thermostat housing bolts, so I'm going to bolt them in and the thermostat is going to come out. Water pump's out. Looks pretty good. I don't really see it being the issue. Water pump's out. Gonna replace it anyway. I'm not too sure what the issue is, because what would it just seemed like the thermostat would open up at a weird time, because it'd be overheating and then sometimes it would cool down, but it would come in waves, so I don't really know what the issue was. So water pump out. I didn't do a block drain, maybe I should have, but just putting some coolant on my belts, which is what you want. You want to keep your belts cool. So gonna let that drain a little bit more and then put the new water pump in, figure out how to delete the thermostat. I did also get blue RTV, and a lot of people are saying you should get gray RTV, so I might run out and grab some gray RTV. Yeah, different RTV. Got some Scotch Brite pads, so I should probably take off the gravel. I'm gonna put the water pump in. I'm hearing mixed reviews online about taking the thermostat out, but I think I'm just gonna send it. I'm tired of having the car overheat. I'd rather have the car be too cold than too hot. Just got the new water pump in, got the belt back on. Gonna try and record me taking this off. Basically, I need to get this prong off, things should pop out. So here goes nothing. Bingo. Honestly, I'm a little puzzled. I thought it would pop off with these two prongs, but it's still in there. I pried it open, so I really don't know what I'm doing right now. I just muscled it off. I think I'm gonna put some RTV in around that little bung, that little hole in the middle. Clean it out and put it in. There's no real instructions on how to do this. Everyone in the forums is like, if you take out your thermostat, you're an idiot. And other people are like, I live in Africa or the Philippines or some other hot area and no one runs thermostats. India is another place they don't run thermostat. So we'll see. I mean, all the car really does is sit on grid or get beat on. So hoping this will alleviate my problems. I'm gonna put this back on. I went ahead and respected the schmear. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna let this set for a minute, clean up outside of it, clean up the block, throw this back in. I managed to find the proper socket to get the bumper support out. So now I can have a tow hook. Need that to pass tech. I'm gonna try and get this welded. I'm gonna zip tie the bumper back together. Eventually zip tie the bumper back onto the car. I'm gonna go ahead and do the drift stitch here. So basically I'm going to drill holes on both sides and stitch it together. This car is turning more and more into a drift car each day. Looks pretty legit. May have done a bad job of overlapping the bumper, but the bumper is more together than it ever has been. Got everything buttoned up back here, leaving the fan off for now. Going to fill the coolant. I'm gonna check if there's any leaks, and then I'm going to try and bleed the system. Filled it up. I'm gonna try leaving the bleeder screw off for a minute because I got plenty of stuff to catch. Hopefully everything goes well and I can be a accomplished man. Well, I kind of forgot that I no longer have a thermostat, so water was coming spewing out of the bleeder screw. Car turned on though. It's very wet down there. Thankfully I got cardboard, so I'm gonna put the bleeder screw back on and see what I can see. Car is smoking some of the coolant. I think I did a pretty good job of bleeding it. Sounds like I have a vacuum leak, but I kind of knew that already. So car is warming up a little bit. Yeah, car is warming up with the open thermostat. I don't think it's ever going to get up to operating temperature, but the fact that there is heat in the system is definitely a good thing. The car is starting to warm up now. In a forum post I saw, that a guy did delete his thermostat. The car stayed constant at that temperature. So if the car wants to sit at that range, I'll be happy. But I do see it moving a little bit more, and this is without a fan, so I do believe a fan would help it. The car is now sitting at operating temp. I'm gonna see if it moves up at all. I spend way too much time looking at my car's coolant gauge. It's still bubbling, which I don't really get. Definitely still bubbling. The car is off, and it's still bubbling. I have no idea what this means. What have I done wrong, BMW gods? I'm beginning to believe there might be some sort of clog in my cooling system. I have the air all the way up and it's just not coming out hot. All these metal flakes could indicate maybe someone used a head gasket sealant. What up, next day, gonna try and hardwire the fan. I might start an electrical fire, but we'll see what happens. Basically what I did, I took off this little module and found the power cables, hooked it up to this little jumper pack. Fan does work. So I will begin the process of trying to learn how to wire this all up. I just popped off the glove box. Now I have access to back here. Pop this open. I can run whatever wires I need all the way around here. Went out and grabbed a couple things from AutoZone. I believe 40 amps is a Moses fan take, so should be all right. Got a little switch. Went with this one because it says you can drill a inch big hole, so maybe that. And a fresh roll of electrical tape. I'm gonna try and lay everything out, and I will give you updates along the way. It is 11:30. I got the wrong type of wire twice. Not once, but twice. So I had 14 gauge. I got 14, and I was like, looked up, and then I thought I needed 8, so then I got 8, and then I realized I needed 10. So I went back and forth a lot of times, but finally wired it up. Check this out. Check this out. 2 wires from fan. Bada bing, bada boom. Power coming from this terminal, which runs back to the battery. That's the ground. I will clean this up later. I got the circuit breaker. Cut 2 holes in this little grommet for the firewall. I'd zoom in, but I'm holding the light. Run it through the bottom. I might try and touch up these wires because they're a little crummy. Some of these fittings they did not want to melt. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Ready? Bam. All I truly need to do right now is figure out the tow hook for the rear. I'm good to go.
So Alex, what are we doing?
Tow hook's welded on. Strip the threads for the tow hook. So I'm bolting it through, but I can't fit it with the bumper on, so I'm gonna cut the bumper so I can reach in. Going to flip to the car. Oh, sorry, I put that there.
You good?
Going to bolt check the front, see if everything's good, and probably get it on the trailer because I have more people coming over. Busy night tonight.
What happened to your phone, dude?
It broke, so then I taped it, and then the tape fell off, so I did new tape, and the new tape's not.
So welcome to the end of the last vlog.
Yeah, I forgot to record anything, put the bumper on, went crazy thinking I had loose steering. Things got wet and wild last night, but at the track, got John.
Dude, we made it, man. Bright and early.
Car's
My
here.
fucking hammock chair, dude. Look at this thing. It got suspension on it.
I bought this for my mom for like Mother's Day. It's pretty sweet. This is the camera guy today, so
If it's bad, blame me.
if this video recording looks bad, blame my iPhone 8. Peace.